Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, brothers and sisters. This is Kalila, and I'm back with another video. This video comes by way of Matthew chapter 6. Matthew chapter 6 talks about hoarding, praying, and fasting. And the reason why I'm talking about it is because, at first I really did not understand what it was to fast. However, because I was around people who was fasting for a season, well, it was for a religious purpose, a season, like I was going to say. And it was never really explained to me at that particular time. However, after carefully doing some research and coming across the book of Matthew, I was enlightened on it. And I was enlightened on it just, it was a while back. However, after digging further in this Bible is vicious. This Bible will give you all the information that you need to know. And all glory goes to God. He, first doctor, first lawyer, he teaches you how to be a thinker. And this is something that I was trying to explain in a previous video that I had done about Dr. Cindy Trim. She's a world-renowned motivational speaker. She also has a school, and not only that, she's a minister, and I love her work. Anyway, I digress, and I'm going to continue talking about fasting. I didn't really know what it was until I actually looked it up in the Bible. Matthew talks about fasting and how God doesn't like everything to be all, everything doesn't have to be a put on. Everything doesn't have to be for show or needed for bragging rights. And this is what we have, being of the world, this is what being of the world causes you to do. It causes you to put everything on display, or you need to get recognition for everything. You need to get noticed. You need to get somebody help. You always want somebody to clap for you. You always want somebody to give you some kind of praise, when that's not what you're here for. You're here to give God the glory, and you're here to be grateful and thankful for everything that God is doing for you and your family to help you grow spiritually. And I just thought it was very interesting. It was also a little humor in reading the book of Matthew as well. And then further, it went on to talk about hoarding and how, once again, when you're of the world, we always sit around, we do things for show. We compete against one another, who has the biggest car, the most expensive car, from jewelry, clothing, handbags, shoes, you name it. We're competing about it. We're making a big look at social media. Social media is a huge spectacle for people that are of this world. We have to show everything off. We have to be on display, be it makeup tutorials, hair tutorials, showing off how to fix a car, how you detail a car, tearing down a car, rebuilding up a car, houses, things of that nature. Who makes the biggest purchases in real estate, and who's the more. Everything is for show. In Matthew chapter 6, basically, blatantly, God is telling us this is not what we're here to do. We're here to preach the gospel, glorify the Lord's name. Period. That's your job. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what we're here to do. And when we do this, when we obey God and we glorify His name, everything else will be rewarded to you. Because He says clearly in Matthew chapter 6, verse 33, but seek ye first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Clearly, this is what He states. So I just thought that I would get on here and make that point, about the fasting. If you're going to fast, have a conversation with God. He's the first doctor. And God fasted for 40 days and 40 nights. And this was after He was baptized by John the Baptist, if I'm not mistaken. And He was tempted. He was put into the wilderness and He was tempted. And, most of us know the story. However, if anyone need me to elaborate on it, I would be more than happy to elaborate on that. However, fasting is not supposed to be some elaborate show, acting out of character, being mean or angry. Fasting is the killing of the flesh. Fasting is you're fasting for the Lord so that you can get rid of things such as fear, anxiety, resentment, unforgiveness, bitterness, things of that nature. That's why you want to fast. You need to watch television. If you love to be on your computer all the time, social media, these are all reasons that we should feel the need to fast, to get rid of those desires to be of this world. That's what fasting is. So it's different types of fasting as well. You can do a water fast. You can do a dry fast like Esther did, 3 days with no water, no anything, like Jesus did. He did 40 days of a dry fast. Whew, incredible, absolutely incredible. However, I thought that I would make light of that. And again, the hoarding situation where you know you can also fast to kill your flesh, to get rid of your desire and need to always buy something new or stack things up in your home, or things of that nature. But that's all I wanted to talk about, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, brothers and sisters. Peace, love, and blessings. Shalom.